Hello everyone, and welcome to the fall 2023 trends R&D. So before we jump into it, I should address the elephant in the room, or I guess the lack thereof, someone in the room with me. I obviously was planning to come to the mall today with Ryan, and he was planning to come with me. I was all ready. I had my whole fall outfit on. I've got my fun pumpkin boots. We were both ready for this. We've been talking about it all week. We even had a dinner date planned and everything here at the mall. We were really excited about it. But unfortunately, Ryan was up to his freaking eyeballs in work today, and then he had an after school thing pop up, and he also has a art festival for our city this next weekend that he is leading the children's section of. So he is totally out of his mind, stressed right now. I also am. So Ryan just can't come this time, and trust me, I am more disappointed than anyone who's watching this. I promise you that. I am quite disappointed about this. Not in him, I'm just disappointed in the circumstance. Pretty bad. But I am going to the mall today. I'm actually at the mall. I just pulled in, and I'm going to be taking you guys into the mall to a bunch of different stores to look for the fall 2023 fashion trends that we talked about in the trend report. So if you haven't seen our trend report, go check out the trend report probably before watching this, because everything that'll be in this basically comes straight from that. To recap, what we're going to be looking for today is we are going to be looking for slingback pointed toe shoes, ballet flats, pointed flats in general. We're going to be looking for oversized blazers. We're going to be looking for leather coats, classic trench coats, especially long length ones were super trendy. The color red should be everywhere in here, and the color black should be everywhere in here. Those are the big colors of this season. When it comes to sweaters, it is the mock neck or turtleneck sweaters. It is single color sweaters, very kind of neutral fall color, single colors, no big graphics, no Fair Isle. Those are just not really in this year. Handbags, it was top handle bags, croc embossed bags. When it comes to jeans, it is all kinds of baggy, all kinds of dad jeans. We got some mom jeans, straight leg jeans, maybe some kind of wide leg jeans. More of a focus, I feel on mid-rise is what we've been seeing. We also should be seeing a lot of skirts. So maxi skirts made of cotton, usually a single color, tiered maxi skirts, tiered dresses were really popular, of course in black and of course in red. Motocross jackets, I'm interested to see if we see any of those. I'm kind of hoping we do, because that was on a number of lists, so hopefully we do. And then kind of oversized button-up shirts, just plain ones or slightly printed ones, as in pinstriped or striped. That's kind of in too. So those are the things we're going to be looking for. We are really looking for red, black, and ballet flats. Those are the huge ones, the big ones that were on every list everywhere. So that's what we're looking for most of all. I do apologize again one more time that it's just me. Again, just know that I'm super disappointed too in the circumstance, but we're still gonna have a fun blast together. So let's go in and let's hunt for the trends and hope that I don't buy anything, because I definitely don't need anything, but I feel that happens every time. It's beginning to look a lot like fall at the mall. So I took my pumpkin boots and I stomped my way into Nordstrom first, as per usual. Here was my full fall outfit that I chose for today, the pumpkin Doc Martens, and I held my Gucci bag like a top handle just to fit the trends, and of course, a leather jacket. My first stop in Nordstrom was at the shoes, not the bougie shoes, but the more attainable shoes, and the Sam Edelman table was first that caught my eye because I saw a ton of the trends. Pointed toe slingbacks, pointed toe shoes in general. There were the chunkier loafers. Though I forgot to mention it in the car in the intro, there are also the house shoes that are so on trend, and of course the Birkenstock table had all kinds. One even had a slight wedge to it. I think my favorite was this fully Sherpa one. Making my way to the fancier section, Dolce & Gabbana was the first table I noticed with all kinds of pointed toe slingbacks. They had it in basically every print and every material. Christian Louboutin also had slingback pointed flats. Clearly these are the biggest shoe trend that are out in the stores right now. He did have some ballet flats as well. These were actually square-toed, which was kind of interesting. It looked like a classic stand-on-your-toe ballet shoe. The pink suede with the red bottom looked kind of interesting to me. Very Barbie-core. Louboutin was also on trend in the boot section with the chunkier block high top boots. We saw these all over in the trend report as well. He had them in a number of different materials, suede and smooth leather. And patent. Gucci also had a number of the trends out on display, like the kitten heel pointed toe slingback shoe. I loved the material and different colors that Gucci was using. The crystals were gorgeous, especially on the blue mesh. The slip-on Princeton mules also fit the house shoe category. Super cute, super classic. My favorite was this multi-size monogram. On to the handbag section, YSL was in the front of this area and they had all kinds of small top handle baguette style bags. These have been trendy for so long and continue to be. There also was, of course, the woven top handle bag from Bottega Veneta. I feel like they started this trend, and for the tiny price of $3,500, you can have your own. This was stunning. I'm sorry, this wasn't a trend. I just thought that this was such a beautiful set. It's actually from Etro, which is so not surprising. If I own this, I don't know if I would wear anything else. Onto the clothing in the bougier section. St. John had, of course, some boucle style button-up jackets. Wow, and only $14.95, what a steal. But for $9.95, you could get it in black, so thrifty shopping. Talk about listening to the color trends. Acris had a whole section of black pieces, this faux fur coat along with some other coats and some other pants. They clearly were fully embracing the black trend. And they even had some pinstripe pieces. This was one of the button-up shirts. I think that it's a little steep to pay $800 for a button-up. They had the blazers, of course. They also had a pinstripe set of a blazer and some pants. These were so cute. I'm loving the modern pinstripe, to be honest. Acris continued to listen to the fall trendy colors with this entire red section of clothing. So there were two Acris sections, one was black, one was red. So they know what's going on, they know what's up. They had this really beautiful corduroy blazer. I honestly would love to own this myself. And a few down, they actually had the matching pants. What a set. Here's another section of Acris. Again, red and black options to each piece. This was a new brand to me I had never heard of, Lulu Studio. They had this beautiful cable knit red sweater. They had another mock neck red sweater right behind it. Some baggy jeans. So this brand seems to definitely have their fingers on the pulse of the trends. A long double-breasted coat, very trendy as well. And then a bunch of other single color sweaters. This brand definitely knows what they're doing. I gotta look into them. I think my favorite piece from them was this long, slick trench coat. So cute. Alice and Olivia had a red boucle jacket. Super trendy, checks all the boxes. They also had this longer faux leather jacket. So cute. Again, so trendy. Acne Studios had this chocolate brown blazer, very oversized but very structured and nice looking as well. They also had a sweater vest, and like we said in the trend report, the sweater vest definitely can have some prints to them. It's the normal sweaters that are more solid colored. I loved the little logos put into them. Talk about a really cute vest as well. I love the plain face Acne Studio logo on this purple zip-up vest. The vests were super trendy too. Acne also had many denim jackets, which were on our trend list as well. A lot of the brands here actually did have a lot of denim trucker jackets. I just forgot to catch all of them on camera. They also had this button-up shirt, oversized and slightly striped, and one in plain white. On to the jeans section, I decided to look at Mother, and of course I was looking for the 90s style, the straight and the baggy style jeans. A lot of these were straight style. I think the baggy jeans are more of a younger crowd trend, so Mother having more straight leg ones for maybe a more mature clientele makes sense. These ones were quite wide and baggy though. Even AG is hopping on the trend of the wide leg and baggy jeans. These were called the Sage wide leg crop jeans. They look quite baggy to me. These mannequins gave me very The Girlies energy. One of them was in a shacket and some baggy jeans, of course. She also had a single color sweater on. And this mannequin had the full-length maxi denim skirt. So trendy. I saw a couple comments requesting I go to Zara, so I'm going to Zara, the trend mecca of the world. First up, right upon entering, I saw the oversized shirt trend. I don't know about these exposed stitches and raw hem though, that seemed kind of random. Zara also had a lot of these small, more form-fitting vests that were really trendy. They had a lot of pinstriping at Zara too, and many, many oversized shirts. Zara also had Mary Jane flats. We talked about Mary Jane style shoes of any kind being very trendy. They had cargo pants, of course. This was my first time in the day seeing cargo pants. I didn't see a ton at Nordstrom, but I knew we would see these for some of the younger demographic stores. They had them in jeans. These also seemed quite mid-rise, which seems very trendy as well. Baggy cargo pants that were mid-rise. Could it get trendier? Around the corner in the next section, it was just more and more and more cargo pants. These ones were even bigger and wider. They also had some of these smaller baguette top handle style bags. Zara had more Mary Jane ballet flats, some in black and some in a pink velvet. And more top handle bags. And more cargo pants. Right through the Zara man doorway, there were more freaking cargo pants. So apparently the cargo pants are trendy for both the females and the males this season. These were also in the men's section. I kind of like these ones. They kind of remind me of Trip NYC, so those can stay. Zara had some wide leg jeans that actually matched denim vests. So there's that denim set trend. They had slingback pointed toe shoes, of course. And this is the type of wedge that we were talking about in the trend report. Full-blown wedges aren't back, but small, kind of funky wedges are definitely on trend this season. Metallic gold, check. Ballet flat, check. And Mary Jane strap across the top, check, check, check. I don't know if you guys are red-y for this section, but Zara, of course, had a full-blown section of the color red. They had red jackets, they had red dresses, they had red sweaters, all kinds of things in that trendy dark red color. My favorite piece was this double-breasted blazer. It was really cute. They also had boucle style jackets. This one wasn't that classic tweed material, but this one back here definitely was. And of course, next to it too was an oversized shirt. And under it was a slingback pointed toe shoe. Leaving Zara, I spotted what I think is my favorite piece in the whole store. It was this faux leather trench coat, super on trend and super cute. I wouldn't say that the material is there, and this thing was priced at $150. So honestly, if you're gonna buy this, why don't you just go online and buy a vintage real leather one? Since it was across the alley, I thought that I would really quick just go into H&M, another very trendy store, and what do you know, in the front window was all black. Even entering the store, everything in here seemed to be black, at least right in the front. There were black dresses, black blazers, black jeans, black coats, black skirts, black everything. It kind of made my heart happy because black's my favorite color. Being another younger demographic store, they of course had the cargo pants and they were in black. They also had cargo pants in more of a neutral tan color. I see this color a lot for the cargo pants too. And they had the trend of the very basic white tank top. I haven't seen those yet anywhere really, but I'm sure I'll see more. They also even had some boucle jackets. I think my goal is to find a boucle jacket in each store now. They had 2 different colors in H&M, but we've seen these everywhere so far. Moving on, I then went to Anthro, and I always like to look at the mannequins in the window to see if they are fitting any of the trends. In Anthro, they had a whole table of the same style sweater, but in many different single colors. This was a mock neck style, super classic sweater. They also had their own version of the woven top handle bag. Very Bottega Veneta, gives exactly the same look, and for a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the price, being $135. They also had some maxi skirts at Anthropology. These were some tulle mesh, very ruffly, kind of ballet core maxi skirts. They also could have been coquette style. They had them in a number of different colors. This was another maxi skirt in a beautiful plum color as well. Anthro had this stunning blazer of this pattern block look. I wanted this so bad. Moving on to another trend mecca, I went to Urban Outfitters next, and Urban Outfitters always delivers on the front mannequins being super trendy and super on trend. First, I noticed these baggy dad jeans. I also noticed this long mesh maxi skirt. This section shocked me. Honestly, to see this stuff in store again just was wild. So this section was very coquette, very ballet core. Everything was very mesh, frilly, tulle, all that type of stuff. I remember seeing this type of stuff way back in the day, like maybe when I was early high school. So to see this stuff back is just, it's wild. At first I thought this was a section of maxi skirts, but it actually is all different patterns of strapless dresses, which is another thing that was very on trend. So either way, this is a very trendy rack. Guys, I did it. I found a motocross jacket. My goal with this trip was to actually see if motocross jackets were being sold anywhere, and though I didn't see any in H&M or Zara, Urban Outfitters has 2 different ones. So funny. So this is a real trend. It's a real thing. If you see one in the thrift store, definitely consider getting it. This rack actually did have some maxi skirts. These gave me total vibes of something that Ryan would sell for way too much money to the girlies on Depop. Another category of trends that we talked about were the plastic small sunglasses in more of a round shape. There was one outlier here, which was a larger pair, but otherwise these all were very, very trendy and very much small plastic sunglasses. Once again, I just can't believe that some of these things are so back in style. These pink ones right here look like sunglasses that I would have seen back when I was like in middle school or something. Same with these ones at the bottom. I feel like multiple of my aunts had these sunglasses back in like the early 2000s. It's just so weird to see this stuff in stores again and see people actually charging money for them. Urban Outfitters, of course, was not skipping on the cargo pants trend either. These were actually more almost like carpenter style with the hooks on the side and the many large patches. Urban Outfitters also had the white plain tank top trend as well. I can't say I'm surprised seeing that. In the jeans section, it was all baggy, all dad jean, all straight. These were even the baggy jean and carpenter jean section. They had a sign for it and everything. You're not going to find a skinny here, even if you tried. Another trend mecca of them all is Aritzia, of course. So next up, I moved on to Aritzia, and right away on the mannequins, I noticed some blazers and some matching skirt sets. They also had a number of maxi skirts. When I walked in, I noticed overcoats right away, which were definitely a fall trend that we saw on the trend report this year. They had this faux leather black one that was stunning. I would love to own one of these. They also had many of the oversized button-up shirt trend. This makes a lot of sense because Aritzia, I feel like, is already quite minimalist, so it's a perfect trend for them. They had some other faux leather blazers and jackets. You can always count on them to deliver a really stylish, really good quality one. In the jeans, these were some Citizens of Humanity jeans, and these were straight style, of course. They also had a section of denim shirts and denim jackets. In the jeans, Aritzia also had some cargo jeans. These were all basically mid-rise and cargo style. In the pants, they also had some cargo style pants. They even had a cargo skirt. This was a maxi skirt with some pockets on the side. And they even had some cargo sweatpants. So the cargo was all over Aritzia. My next stop was at Free People. The mannequins in the front all had maxi skirts on. A lot of them were very coquette and very frilly, ruffly, and textured. At first I thought this was maybe a dress, but nope, once again it was a very coquette skirt. They also had some extremely cargo pants. This was like a total of 8 pockets or something because each pocket was 2 pockets in one. Quite crazy. They had wide leg and baggy jeans all over the place at Free People. They had maxi denim skirts as well. That was a really cute one. And in the jewelry, they had the trendy smooth metal, silver, and gold hoop style. They even had some button-up shirts at Free People, though the price tag on the Free People ones were crazy in my opinion. This button-up plain shirt was $128. Come on now. And finally at Free People, they also had the plastic round sunglasses. I love the little star details on the side of these. Also ignore my thumb. I actually was mowing the lawn and injured my thumb, so. I didn't actually go into American Eagle, but I did look at the mannequins in the window, and sure enough, the male mannequins had cargo pants on, and the female mannequins also had cargo pants on and baggier straight leg jeans. Another female mannequin had a blazer on and also some cargo jeans. In the front windows of Lucky Brand, they also had some cargo pants on some male mannequins. And if throughout this video you haven't picked up on the trend that is all over the place, here is your sign. Cargo pants are so popular. This is the men's side of PacSun. There are cargo pants. And if that sign wasn't enough, here's your sign. Pick up cargo pants. Cargo pants are everywhere. I thought I would head into Levi's really quick, even though I'm sure I know what I'm gonna see in here, and sure enough, there were the low and loose jeans. I haven't seen too many low jeans yet, but Levi's had some of them. They also, of course, had some Western denim shirts and a bunch of straight leg jeans. These were actually the midi straight, so that trendy mid-rise as well. Levi's had these kind of camo cargo pants on one of their mannequins, and they had an entire section of 90s style baggy jeans. Okay, another piece that's not a trend, I just had to show you guys this. This t-shirt says, "Lunchtime was always my favorite subject. All other subjects are dead to me." And then there's a skeleton on the side, and the sleeve, I had a tough time trying to like open it up, but it said "Food for Thought." And I would love to own this shirt. I almost bought it. This was almost the thing that I went home with. It's hilarious. Last stop for the day, I decided to go to Nordstrom Rack. Though they are a discount store, they do still have their own brands that carry some of the modern trends. They had these really cute rails blazers. This one was window pane, and then this one was once again that really gorgeous pattern block. I will own one of these at some point. Not necessarily the rails one, but one of these pattern block blazers. I need one. They also had some cargo pants. These were possibly the thinnest, most low quality pants I've ever felt. And then they had an entire section of trench coats. They had them in black, they had them in tan, they had them in kind of green and pink, many different colors. These avec les filles coats fit the black long coat trend. So gorgeous. I wish they had the avec les filles pattern block plaid blazer from Anthro, but they didn't. And they also had some Kelly Green avec les filles coats that made me think of Ryan. I think he would love this coat so much. He loves that color. They had some more longer black coats. These ones were by Michael Kors. They were pretty nice. And in the bags, they had some top handle, smaller baguette style bags. I think this was a Marc Jacobs bag, but they also had one from Tory Burch as well. Okay guys, so I am now leaving the mall, and I still had a good time, even though it was just me. I kind of wanted to do just like a little recap on my thoughts and feelings on what I did see, what I didn't see, what I saw a lot of, what surprised me, what I didn't see anything of, like that type of stuff, and just kind of reflect on what trends I actually saw. Obviously, cargo pants are by far like the most popular trend, at least like for the mainstream shopper. I saw cargo pants at every freaking store, as you guys know. Obviously, trench coats and blazers were all over the place. I would say some of the things that I didn't see as much as I thought I would be the color red, which doesn't really surprise me. I don't know if red is like a universally loved color. I don't personally own any red. I don't know if Ryan owns any red. I just don't know if red is going to take off as much as the runways seemed to imply. I also will say I was expecting to see ballet flats, like the classic traditional kind of round toe ballet flat everywhere, and I did not. As you guys saw, I saw a few at Zara, Saw a few at Nordstrom, but I didn't see them everywhere like I thought I would. So that was kind of interesting. Some things that I saw a couple times that weren't on the trend report that I just thought I would point out would be the kind of like color block wool blazers. I think in the voiceover I said how badly I want one, because I do. I saw those at a couple stores from a couple different brands, so I don't know if that's a trend, but it's a really cute look, I will say that. And then there's kind of this like, not baby blue, but I'll put like a reference here. This color blue. There were some stores that had full sections of this blue, and I don't know if this is going to be a thing as well, but it possibly could be, so maybe keep your eye out for this color. There was still some Kelly green, there was some red, and then there was a ton of black. Black is definitely a trend. Another thing I didn't see any of at all, like not even one, and I had this in my mind the whole time to look for. I forgot to say it in the intro, but the suede large bucket bag totes. Those were on so many articles. They were held by so many bloggers, and I thought they were going to be all over the place. They were on runways. They were all over the place on the trend like websites and in my trend research. I didn't see a single one, not one. I looked everywhere. At Nordstrom, I looked at the bougie bags and the regular bags, and I did not see them in any place. So I thought that that was a bit peculiar and interesting as well. But the pointed toe slingback shoes, those are totally in. The jean jacket, the baggy jeans, all those are totally in. So for the most part, everything was right. The three things that I'm still gonna be like keeping my eye out to see if they are trends would be the color red, classic ballet flats, and the suede bucket totes. I'm keeping my eye on you three, okay? So I'm expecting to see a lot of you, and if I don't, I'm gonna be confused and angry, okay? Okay, so I am gonna go head home now. Hopefully Ryan is not like crying into his schoolwork. And I am actually gonna go ship, and then I'm going to go edit, and then I'm gonna go work on taxes. So lucky me. So I will see you guys on Saturday with Ryan. I'm like certain on that one that he will be in What's Sold Saturday. And then I will see you next week for some other fun. Thank you guys for coming with me. It was fun to have you guys as company since I was all alone. But I will see you guys when I see you next. Goodbye.